Are you a deviant? You know, like those of us who binge watch serial killer programs, laugh at the stupid shit people do, and revel in anything adult? Well, you found your people. Join us as we crack open the door to the padded cell and release the insanely stupid, the weirdly wonderful, and those who choose to live outside societal norms. We'll delve into the strange, the macabre, the sexy, and the outrageous. So, if you're a deviant, then you have your place with us in the padded cell. Okay, good morning and welcome to episode 74 of the Padded Cell podcast. And we're live on Facebook, good morning. And we're live over on YouTube for all of our Patreons, good morning. And we've got Dylan with us.
Hello.
Oh, that's the crack.
I'm back.
Yeah, we've missed you. Lots of people have been saying, where's our Dylan?
Yeah.
And he's back for, I'm going to say one day only, but you're here every now and then, aren't
Yeah,
you?
sneaking myself.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Like a relay race of producers, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just don't know who we're going to get.
pass the
Life is like
baton
a
on.
box of chocolates in this studio. We never know which one we're going
I
to
have to
get.
give everyone else a turn at the best podcast. It's fine.
Oh,
Whatever. I'm sure you say that to all the other podcasts in this studio.
you're a charmer, aren't you?
But, you know, for this hour only, we're the best podcast in this studio. So, this is a little Brucey bonus live. I meant to say to you, by the way, there's a T-shirt competition.
Oh, for today?
Yeah. Just think of one.
Okay.
Soz. You've trimmed your beard.
I have, yeah.
You look quite smart.
Yeah, no, I try and keep it. No.
Have you trimmed your hair as well?
No.
That's why you've got a cap on.
There's a mess, yeah.
Okay, your beard's
I've
so
probably
smart.
got hat hair now.
Hey,
don't
your muzzy's all straight and
I
everything.
done my muzzy this morning, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought I'm going on the cameras. I'll,
You look smart.
thanks, mate.
It's not gone unnoticed. I mean,
Excellent.
looking back on some of the videos,
Well, that's why I've started to grooming
there's
myself,
one
yeah.
in particular, and I don't think you're growing your beard out or what.
It was.
But it was just like this going out,
It
wasn't
was
it?
the cardboard laptop one.
I'm like, like,
fucking
yeah, it
homeless
was.
on
It
it.
was that one.
Yeah.
It's been playing on our TV screen in work,
Non-stop,
hasn't it?
yeah.
And I keep looking, I go, God, the beard on that.
And then the surrender graphic comes on not long after, and everyone's like, is that the same fucking
Same
guy?
person. And then another one with a gas mask on.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy with the gas mask?
Me again.
So this is a little Brucey bonus, like I say. We weren't supposed to be going live today, but what the hell? Let's go live.
Let's go live.
So my notes aren't necessarily relevant to today because we weren't supposed to be going live today.
Okay.
They're relevant to Thursday when this episode should be going out.
Got
Well,
ya.
it is going
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
It is
yeah,
going
yeah,
out
yeah.
recorded to everybody else.
Yeah.
So some of the notes have got a relevance to the 13th of February.
That'll do.
Not today, which is what? The 10th.
Yeah, that'll do.
Do you do Valentine's stuff?
No.
Don't you?
No.
Are you romantic?
So in strange ways, yeah.
So
Like me and
when you
Mrs. G
choke her
always-
and dunk her in it,
Yeah, it's all in the name
that's
of
you
love.
being romantic.
It's all in the name of love. But no, like she's got dead bad social anxiety. She won't go to shops on her own or anything
Yeah.
like that. So I'll always bring her Lucozade Sport because that's what she likes to drink
Okay.
at bedtime. So it's things like that. It's not necessarily like, oh my God, you me moon and me stars. Do you know what I mean? It's just
You
like,
just buy a bottle of Lucozade.
yeah, because you can't go to the shop. Here's what you want from the shop.
Oh, I mean, that's nice, isn't it? That's your little way of doing nice things for her. But somebody else just bounce that bottle of Lucozade off your head. And they do better.
Are you a gym romantic?
Yeah.
yes.
We don't do prezzies or nothing like that. You know, it's
Yeah.
we're a bit long in the tooth now. But we get each other a nice card. Jim likes a verse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he likes to give me a card with a verse.
Okay.
I like unusual ones. So, like, one of mine was, you make my minge twinge.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
I did. And he put it on the mantelpiece. And then, like, when people were coming around, like, you have to take the minge card down. So normally I'll get him a nice card and then, like, a funny one.
Yeah.
You make me cunt grunty,
Yeah.
you make me minge twinge, all that kind of thing. Yeah.
A display card and a private
exactly.
card.
Yeah, a sensible one.
Yeah.
But we don't get presents, and we haven't been out for a meal for years for Valentine's.
No, I think Valentine's
it's
is
just
shite.
too expensive, and I don't need a day of the year to
No.
tell him how much I love him. I just
Exactly.
live it all the time.
And you get all these couples booking nights away, don't you?
Yeah.
In hotels.
It's like double the price. Roses
Just
are
to
like
do-
3 times the price.
Just to do belly to belly missionary
Exactly.
and fucking roll over and fall asleep.
Well, that might be you, mate. Not in our
Giving away my
household.
secrets.
Not in our household.
It's just belly to belly. No hands, just up and down like that. You done?
Just rubbing up against each other. Let me know when you're finished.
Like 2 slugs.
Oh, right. 2 slugs.
Get the
Two
salt.
writhing slugs. We're talking about Ryan's sex life here, if you're wondering.
Yeah. Like two slugs having a race.
Oh, for 10 minutes at the most.
Pushing it there, Macy, pushing it.
Oh, do you know what? The reel that I put out recently about the length of time it takes for men and women to orgasm.
Yeah.
Is this one fella? I can't remember exactly what he said now, but it was really, really derogatory. And it was something along the lines of, well, if it's taken you, the female, that long, there's something wrong with you. It shouldn't take that long and all that. And he got absolutely ripped. I'm like, you have got to be a submissive who's into humiliation to put a comment like that, knowing you're going to get completely annihilated on Facebook. He must be like wanking reading all these comments, degrading him. He's got to be a submissive,
Angry wank.
Really, really, really funny. But the other thing I've got to say while I've got you all on Facebook, there's 20 people on Facebook now, but I know hundreds of you will watch this later on recorded. Somebody put a little comment on earlier, and I can't remember exactly what it was. I could look, but it was supposed to be lighthearted. And a few snowflakes jumped on and said, that is disgusting. That's a disgusting comment. I think it was something around females or maybe even kids. I don't know. And on other pages, other people might jump on and go, that's disgusting. You shouldn't say things like that. On the Padded Cell page, anything goes. You can say fuck, shit, twat. You can be derogatory in a jokey way. It's totally fine. I'm not going to jump on you and go, that's a little bit offensive. For the people that jump on and say, that's offensive, please leave my page and block me, because I don't handle snowflakes on my page. And somebody did it this morning. Yeah? Yeah. She says, I don't like that. That's disgusting. And her name was Karen. Her name was Karen. I'm not going to say her full name, but I just said, look, love, if you don't like it, leave me fucking page. So that goes for everybody else. And all the people watching, I'm sure you love us, because if you didn't love us, you wouldn't be spending the time watching this. Yeah. But this is a reel. It's going to be a reel. So you'll watch it later. If you don't like our shit, just unfollow us, because I don't care. I like jokingly offensive. Anyway, I haven't actually started me first thing. Yeah. So I'm going to, because we're several minutes in.
I've only had 5 minutes.
So this is going out to the masses on the 13th of February, the day before Valentine's, which is this Thursday. And on the 13th of February in 1996, boy band Take That announced that they were splitting up. Mm-hmm. And the fans were shook. But what surprised me about this, and I remember it well. I wasn't outraged when they split up. I was a bit devoed, because they're really good. They're in the prime. But the government set up a counselling support helpline for distraught fans.
Oh God, I was 5.
So it was that huge. The government set up a support helpline. I mean, I was upset, but I wasn't that upset. I wouldn't be phoning helplines. Yeah,
I was going to say, I knew they were big, but were they that big?
They were that big, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying they were on par with the Beatles. The Beatles were massive, but they were there. And I suppose, they maybe had a bigger reach sooner because of the media now and all that, They were massive. We were speaking about them recently, weren't we? What was to say? Dad band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, the 13th of February is World Radio Day. You ever been on the radio?
No, I had to think then.
Would you like to be on the radio?
I don't know.
Could you turn the swearing off?
Possibly, yeah. For like a little 5-minute blast, I reckon it was.
Yeah. I've been on the radio. Yeah. And I've done some radio interviews that were recorded just in case. And I did an interview with Leanne off Radio City.
I've met her.
Good for you as well. Leanne's lovely.
She's
amazing. She came for a tour around the club. She did a thing for the guide, Liverpool, and brought cameras around, did a little tour around the club. But yeah, I've been on the radio, but I'd love to be on the radio.
Would you? Yeah. Like a proper show?
Yeah, proper show, yeah. And I was thinking about, I'm not going to say what I was going to call it because it's still out there and I might buy it. But I was going to set up a radio station. An online radio station, yeah. But the licenses not involved were just far too complicated and expensive.
Yeah.
But I think you can do online ones now through like other means. And what I was thinking is like, like maybe 2 or 3 hours every night of doing a radio station just for Kingsters.
That would be good, actually, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, like it's not obviously music, but like maybe some like discussions and anecdotes and stuff like that.
Me and Dylan could DJ you some donk.
Right, okay. So explain to masses what donk is, because I didn't get what this was.
Oh, everyone knows donk music.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what donk was.
So, Wigan Pier, bounce, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's donk music. But then you've got Spanish donk, which is a little bit more bouncy. Then you just got Russian donk, which just sounds like 2 frying pans being together. And me and Dylan figured today that we both really fucking went through a hard phase of Russian donk.
Why have I
I'm
never
still in
heard
the
of
phase. I'm still in the phase.
Yeah. I've never heard of donk. Is it known by a different name?
I suppose it's more of a younger audience.
Okay.
Maybe
hard bass is a
hard bass.
Yeah,
hard bass. Yeah,
that'll be a variation of donk.
Its true name is Russian hard bass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like garagey.
No, it's a very, very high BPM, like 150 BPM.
Oh no! Not even thinking about donk makes me no.
It's very like 90s Berlin, like rave scene.
I mean, I love German, like underground type music.
Techno.
I love the German techno.
I do.
At a fetish event, German techno just sets the right vibe.
Just ticks the box, doesn't it?
But I mean, I don't go to those sort of things to dance necessarily. It's more of a
Yeah.
appreciating the shit that's going around you.
Yeah.
The people getting suspended by their feet.
I want to do a techno playlist for Surrender one
Yeah.
night.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah. Anyway, so donk. Never heard of donk.
Fucking derailed.
I know, yeah. So I'd love to be on the radio, and I can do it without swearing. I can not swear sometimes if I really wanted to.
If it's online and it's yours, you not just swear.
No, if it was ours, yeah. But I mean, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying to the masses out there, if there's any radio DJs out there that want me on for half an hour, I can do half an hour without swearing.
Pushing it half an hour.
31 minutes, maybe not.
It has to be pre-recorded months in advance.
No, I could do half an hour. Look, my dad is religious, and I would sit in his house for hours on end and not even say God. I couldn't say God, and he'd give me a clip round the ear.
Well, that's rough.
So I can do a radio show for half an hour without saying fucking cunt. I just like to say fucking
It's got
cunt.
visions of you like 2 minutes before you go on the interview about fuck, bastard, shit, cunt, piss. Just getting it all out.
Just getting it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could do it. So if you want to be on the show, I can be interesting for half an hour and not swear. No problem at all. I'd love to do that. So yeah, World Radio Day on Thursday.
Excellent.
Also on Thursday is Self-Love Day.
Okay. So just have a wank.
You see, you went exactly the same place as me. Self-Love Day. No, it's not about masturbation. It's about valuing yourself and celebrating your individuality.
Bollocks.
We just masturbate.
Just have a wank. In
Your
the mirror, if
self-love
it's
day
self-love
would
day.
just be wanking. So I think it's supposed to be like, looking after yourself, pampering yourself a little bit.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Look at yourself in the mirror and liking what you see.
Have a wank.
Have a wank. Have a little wank over what you see.
Yeah, if you...
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I couldn't do that.
No.
I'd end up in tears.
No. We've got some comments online here, so let's see. Why go anywhere else to be abused? Come here instead. Yeah,
There you go.
absolutely. Yeah. What else have we got? Oh, somebody set their alarm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Someone said they're getting Lego roses for the other half, and I was going to do that because she loves
Lego
orchids.
roses.
You can get Lego orchids. I was like, it'd be the only flower that doesn't die.
Well, it'd die if I was looking after it.
Lego.
Yeah, honestly. Any sort of plant I kill, so if it even looks like a plant,
Yeah, we're the same.
I'm terrible. That's a good idea, that though, Lego plant.
Good, isn't it? Yeah.
Let's see what people are saying over on Facey.
still on?
Earl's back on again.
All right, Earl.
Morning, Earl. He says he loves our shit. How are we doing today? I think we're doing all right,
Good,
aren't we?
yeah.
Ryan's a bit more awake today because it's an hour later than normal. He looks all fresh.
I do.
The grooming works for me.
I only come alive in the afternoon.
Yeah. Honestly, even your moustache is all dead straight. I've noticed. Even though there's a mess under your cap. You guys are hilarious. Love watching you. How are you? Are you good today? Yeah, we're really good. Thank you very much. Put a donk on it.
Yes. Cover's going sick tonight.
Earl obviously knows what the fuck you're talking about because I don't.
Good lad. Earl.
So this whole week is International Flirting Week.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Oh, you? That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
Are you good at flirting?
I'm fucking outrageous flirt.
I'm not good.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not good at picking up the signals. I'm not good at the
I'm
hints.
shit at that.
Yeah.
I'll flirt with someone till
So you're good at flirting, but
Yeah.
not good at receiving the signals.
Yeah, I just think everyone's
I'm
messing.
shit at both.
I think everyone's joking.
So for me to get the hint, somebody's literally got to come up to me, put a smacker on my lip, slap me on the arse and say I fancy you. Otherwise, I just don't see it at all. And if I've had really, really poor attempts at flirting over the years, and I terrify people. I'm really bad at it. I'm not even going to try. Could I try and flirt? No. I can't even pretend. I can't even pretend. I think because I'm used to just flirting in the club. I haven't tried to flirt to a person that I want to, fuck in a relationship for years because I've been with Jim. But in the club, it's just no strings, isn't it? Or a bit of a whack around.
Yeah.
So how'd you flirt in the club? You'd be like,
oh Jesus!
wink in your eye. No, it'd be. I'm on my break. Fancy a fuck?
I would say that's flirting. That's just.
Well, that's all I need to do.
That's just asking.
Yeah, because that's as far as my flirting goes.
That's not flirting.
What's flirting?
I'm on my break. Fancy a fuck.
I'm on my break. Fancy a fuck. What's wrong with that?
How long's your break?
It doesn't have to be long. It's not like a session, is it? It's just a quickie. 15 minutes, I suppose. That's longer than your proper sex session.
Get I
don't know. I'm really shit at flirting. I intimidate people. So if I went up to somebody and tried to do you come here often? Well, I've been working for you for 8 years. Do you need a tour around? I'm happy to do your tour of me. Oh my God. I can be the object of your desire. I'm really shit, aren't I? I need to just stop.
You need more practice.
I need more practice. I'm really, really shit at flirting. How are you at flirting, Dylan?
Oh, terrible.
So you're as bad as me. You're getting absolutely nowhere.
I just go, what? Oh, okay.
Did you mean me? Oh. Looking round.
See, I like flirting in the safety of knowing that the end result will not flourish, if you get what I mean. So when I'm on the bar, because you can't play when you're on the bar, can you?
Okay, so you like to flirt when you know that you haven't got to put out at the end of it.
Yeah, because then whatever way it goes, it's just flirting, isn't it?
But I've had that backfire on me before today.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I've made an attempt at flirting.
Yeah.
It's obviously hit a chord. And then each time that person came in, they were like, hi, Vic.
Yeah.
And at first I didn't get it. I was like, oh, hi. Usual. That kind of thing. That's my flirting. And then after a couple more visits and they kept going, hi, Vic, waiting for me to serve them, I was like, oh shit.
Wow, yeah.
They think they're actually on.
Yeah.
They didn't get the signal that it was just me being a really good barmaid, doing my job, flirting with the staff to make them feel nice. They actually think, I want to be boned by them.
Yeah,
No. It is literally just me being nice and doing my job. Thing I get paid for.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
That's dangerous territory. That
I've said to a lot of people, if I was that side of the bar, I'd give you the best 3 minutes of your life. like the older women. Like,
yeah. 3 minutes, nice one.
Yeah, double or a single.
At the end of the bar, the knickers around the ankles. Right, I'm going to switch Facey off. We've had a few good mornings on there. We haven't had as many people on Facebook today. I think they're changing time.
Could
but
be,
still
yeah.
quite a few, from all over the world. So thank you those on Facebook for joining us. If you want to join us over on Patreon, you can do patreon.com/Fantasy Podcast. Otherwise, this is going to go out on Thursday to the masses. So have a great day. Oh, thank you. Right.
Well, excuse me.
You can get your burp out now.
Yeah.
So there we go. I want to say hello to all of our Patreons. Thank you very much for sticking with us. But I've got some new ones to catch up on because I haven't done them for a little while.
Gassy today.
Are you not even on the Coors?
Hello?
Oh, God, I had a Coors shandy last night. Fucking wind.
Oh, God, yeah.
A shandy, though. Why was I having a shandy? I think because I was coming here today, I didn't want to be, pissed. But near the Coors makes us burp anyway. I had lemonade in it. Fucking hell, man. Farts and burps. It was terrible.
Both ends.
In the night, I was like, ooh. I'm a little ear out to see if Jim was asleep.
Do you want a
Waft in the
Coors?
covers.
Would you like a Coors?
I don't know whether I should.
Grab us a Coors.
Oh, come on then.
Oh,
Are these the same Coors that Jacob bought especially for us? That was a genuine surprise, last time.
It was
I was
good,
not
that.
expecting that.
Just bring the box.
They're in the fridge as well. I could add lemonade and have another shandy and be really burpy.
Farting your head off.
So anyway, our new Patreons. And I think I said hello to a couple of these last time, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to do it again.
Yeah.
So V the G, V is Vicky. Neil A, Catherine with a K, Meredith, Larissa, John S, who comments quite a lot, Sophie and Peter S.
Meredith is a good
Meredith
name,
reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is doing me fucking head in. I'm right up to date, and they keep splitting the series. They've been doing it for ages. Loads of American series do this, and they're like eight episodes in, and it's been like this now since, I don't know, September last year, waiting for it. And by that time, I'm sick of it. And I find myself getting annoyed and wanting to rebel and go, no, I'm not even going to hang around for the second half of this season. You can fuck off because you've been making me wait too long. But I just know that as soon as it comes on, I will watch it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
At this moment, I want to rebel and go, no, fuck you, Grey's Anatomy. But no, I'm going to watch it. Of course, I'm going to watch it.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Started watching Dexter.
I've been rewatching Dexter recently.
We've watched the whole thing. It's brilliant.
Only
Did you watch it
episode,
first time round, or is it a brand new watch?
No, I've never watched it.
So what are you up to on Dexter?
Episode 1, season 1.
You're hooked already then, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
It's really good. Really good.
I like him.
And they've got the new season. I think it's called New Blood.
Yes, it is.
Or First Blood. One of them. First Blood's Rocky, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's New Blood.
New Blood. And I'm not going to tell you all about it, but it's his son, basically. And Dexter himself is involved in it. It's very good. I wasn't sure whether they'd be able to pull it off, but they have. Really, really good. And then there's another spin-off as well, which is a precursor to Dexter. So it's like when he was training, I think.
Yeah.
And learning his craft
But
as a
the
murderer.
guy who taught him. So wasn't it his dad who taught him?
His dad, yeah.
Yeah.
His dad's a great actor in real life.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Really, really good. Anyway, let's see what we're saying over on
YouTubings.
on YouTube. Oh, so John S, who I've just said hello to, was actually on YouTube today. Linda,
John.
how you doing? That was in a Joey accent from Friends there. To my American ears, the accent helps. What else are people saying here? Ryan, you should be keeping up on these.
I know, but you're having such a good time doing
People
it.
are liking my bad language. Vic with bad language is the best. I know, but I just wouldn't last on radio, would I?
I know.
I would love to go on radio, though. Hey, Dylan, you know people in that field.
Yeah.
Put the word out.
Yeah, I'll figure
if
it
they
out.
want somebody who I can turn off the swearing, who thinks she is funny, middle-aged, interesting as fuck,
Can't flirt.
and can hold a conversation and can wing it. We proved on our Patreon last week we can wing it. I don't even need a fucking script anymore.
That's the best episode we've ever done.
Yeah, so for the people watching, after the end of the last episode, we were supposed to be recording this one and we didn't. We did a Patreon instead, and we just went off piece, didn't have a script at all.
No
and we
script.
started with one subject that Calvin gave us,
Flat pack furniture.
and then just winged it. And I'm not going to say where we ended up, but we literally covered everything. It was really good. We could have gone off another half an hour.
Easy.
I need to shut up, don't I? I'm just wishing away here.
We're doing it again.
We're doing it
Throw
again.
that script away. Let's just...
No, I want to touch on this person because he's like interesting and he's going to create a conversation. Right, before I do, have you thought about a t-shirt competition? I'm a bit cold.
No.
You haven't?
No.
Fucking hell, right. You've only got one job. Think of a competition.
I know, but my brain's engaged in.
I absolutely fucking shit myself then, Calvin. Oh my God!
Sorry.
I didn't know you were there.
I thought normally the curtains further around.
Yeah? I just saw feet. Right, so just to explain to people in the background, around us we've got like a
Scooby-Doo
curtain.
villain.
It's like a discretion curtain that we don't really use because we like to see all the stuff going on in the background. But there's a curtain that covers the kitchen door. And I did, because I was enjoying myself so much and concentrating on entertaining the masses. Calvin snuck behind the curtain, went into the kitchen for something. Didn't know. And he's just come out. I just saw feet emerge and the curtain wafted. I went, fuck. And then realised it was Calvin. It's okay, Calvin. Tyler's just said, just rolled out of bed, love you. Good morning, afternoon, Tyler. Right then, so on this day in 1777, we're going back in history and we're going to be educating Ryan again. What's up? What have you done?
I'm working up the t-shirt competition.
Oh, I thought you'd found something on your elbow then that wasn't a tattoo. You're counting something that we need to guess.
Yeah, so the competition is how many birds have I got tattooed on me?
That'd be a good one for me because I've got quite a few.
Yeah? Yours are all, nicely hidden, aren't they?
My tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a bird there. That's a peacock.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see that.
Yeah.
And then I've got an owl, which goes across there.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. And, to show everybody my bra.
Get your tits out.
That sounded like a fart, did you? Let's do that again. That wasn't a fart. I'm just going to tip the microphone down.
No problem.
Hang on, see if I can do that again. What fun we have! And on my back, I've got an American Indian angel. And that's on the bottom. I've got a phoenix. I'm not going to take my top right off. Fucking hell. I've got a phoenix right across my shoulders.
I took mine off.
I know, but you're a boy. You can get your tits out. I can't.
Says who?
I mean, I know some people think I'm a boy, but no, I'm not getting me female fucking tits out. Anyway, so I've got a phoenix across my shoulders. And what else have I got? That's it. That's all the birds. But all mine have got wings, all the like travelling, movement, flying.
Yeah.
Is there anybody guessed yet? Loads coming.
There's loads coming through. One is really close.
Oh, but nobody actually got it yet.
No. No.
Okay. Keep looking then.
Well.
I'm just looking at some of these comments. Okay.
69.
On this day in 1777, a guy was arrested and imprisoned, and he spent the remainder of his life in and out of prisons and institutions. One was a mental institution. And I've touched on him very briefly before in a fetish factoid. And actually, because of our time and stuff today, I'm not going to go tons and tons into this guy. I'm probably going to do more on a Patreon special.
Oh, yeah.
Because he deserves his own Patreon special. And his name is Marquis de Sade.
Cool name.
Mm-hmm. Or in French, Marquis de Sade.
Mark.
No, it's Marquis de Sade.
Marquis de.
Does that not ring a bell at all?
No.
Okay, so the people watching out there, does Marquis de Sade ring a bell? Has somebody got your birds?
Yeah, Amy Evans.
So you got 17?
17,
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well done, Amy. You get a T-shirt. Did you contact Tyler last week, by the way, about his T-shirt?
No.
Oh, okay. Will you contact Tyler about his T-shirt?
Tyler, I'll contact you about the T-shirt.
Will you contact Amy as well, please, and see what T-shirt she wants?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's got it right over there on YouTube. So Marquis de Sade is basically the birth of sadism. So Sade is S-A-D-E, and his name has been used to represent sadism, and it was penned by Krafft von Ebing. I've mentioned him before. He's a psychiatrist, and he actually used that name as inspiration to coin sadism.
Okay.
Anyway, this guy, I am going to go into him more in Patreon. Honestly, the stuff is so interesting. But he was a nobleman, he was a soldier, he was a writer, but more importantly, he was known for his extreme controversial views on pain, pleasure, masochism as we know it now, sadism as we know it now. Like I say, he was imprisoned, and he was imprisoned for his immorality, his scandalous ways. And he wrote about all sorts of BDSM stuff, but he did actually act a lot of it out.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's not the stuff that we do. It's really, 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 really extreme, on the border of cruelty and torture in a very bad way.
Yeah.
Everything but murdering them, basically. Yeah. But it's very, very in a very sexual way. And he was very much against religion. And a lot of this, came into what he did. And while he was at the Bastille, and one of the times he was imprisoned, he actually penned the book 120 Days of Sodom. And he actually said it was the most impure tale ever written since the world began. And I have actually read a bit of this I'm going to do it for Patreons. And I can't lie, it was very, very unsettling and disturbing. And that's coming from me.
From you, yeah, who's seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Read a lot of things.
The description of some of the stuff that he does is unreal. And basically the four libertines go to this castle in the middle of nowhere on a hill. And it's quite barricaded and secluded, but the four libertines and other people that they take, I'll take you and tell you in a minute, they actually break down the bridge which connects the castle to the outside world. So nobody can get out.
Yeah. If
you think about Dracula's castle up on a hill, with like rocks and shit. That's what I've got in my head. And there's servants, there's prostitutes, there's people that they're going to do bad things to.
Yeah.
Girls, submissives. People that are waiting on and all that kind of thing. And this book basically goes into great detail about all the things that he and the four libertines do to these girls and these prostitutes while they're there. And it's unreal. It's unreal. I mean, part of me is like, the other part of me is like,
Could it be made into a movie, do you think?
It has.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. Well, actually, a film about the Marquis de Sade, has actually been made into a film. I think John Malkovich played him. John Malkovich always plays the weird, twisted people. But he also plays himself. He's one of them people that I'm like, he's playing himself again.
Yeah, I get you.
But actually, he was quite good in this part.
Yeah.
But the 120 Days of Sodom has gone down in history as one of them things that it should never have been written. It's that bad.
Yeah.
And even to people like us. But him and his writings have inspired what we know and love today as sadism.
Cool.
So like I said, I'm going to go into him more. I'd love to talk more about him just because we haven't got an awful lot of time with this episode today.
And some examples of what he's done. And
so I am really
there.
going to do a deep dive into him because I think you'll love him.
Yeah.
Only because he's so complicated and he's just so brazen with it all. He doesn't give a fuck, man. He does all these things and goes, I'll go to prison for it. No problem.
No way.
And while he's in the Bastille, he writes all of his escapades in this 120 Days of Sodom. He wrote another book called Justine and Juliet. And I think the one with Justine, if I remember rightly, she's very virtuous. And the more virtuous that she is, the more bad things just happen to her. It's really, really weird. Anyway, but it got me thinking about sadism and what kind of sadist I am, because this guy's a sexual sadist.
Yeah.
And I'm not a sexual sadist as a top. I've become a sexual masochist.
Okay, yeah.
Are you a sexual sadist?
I'd say so, yeah. A lot of our stuff involves like sexual sadism. And
You play with other people, don't you, sometimes? So does sex come into it when you play with other people?
No.
No.
It just tends to be just reserved for us and our dynamic. Like the depths that we go to, couldn't picture doing that with anyone else.
Yeah.
Really.
So I'm not a sexual masochist with anybody else apart from Jim.
Yeah.
And I've never been a sexual sadist. It's just, I just don't mix the two. For me personally, I don't want to be sexual and cruel. I just want to be cruel.
Got you.
That's bad. I know it's bad. And when I was reading about this guy, I can't lie, some of the things rang home.
Yeah, but no, like when you say that, it's not just that. Like we can distinguish apart from the two, and like some nights it will just be cruelty.
So yeah, I get you, and I probably resonate to a lot of stuff of what's in that book.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And also there's a lot of blasphemy in there as well. He's got a big thing about against religion. And it does come from his background. His mum ran off on him and his dad and went and joined a convent. He was that bad. She couldn't cope with him. He was that far gone. And his dad was just a womanizer. Yeah. But this kid was just uncontrollable. And she's like, right, I'm done. I'm joining a convent. And that actually, formed a lot of what was to come.
Of course, yeah.
A lot of things affected him, obviously, but that was one of them. But in his books, there's things about the Pope doing naughty things. Really bad, yeah. And things with crosses and pissing on crosses and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really, really bad. And I'm sure over the years, there's some scenes that I have witnessed in the club that have been inspired by this, because there's some of the bits that I've read of the 120 Days of Sodom. I've gone, familiar.
Rings a bell.
Yeah, without like the real depravity. I mean, we can be depraved at the club.
Yeah.
But this guy, he could be very inspirational to some of our male dominance. Yeah. But it's just made me think about me. Let's just see what some of the people have said over on YouTube here. So yes, some people have said they know who de Sade is. Yeah. And about the 120 Days of Sodom. Somebody said here that there is actually a film called Salo, or is it Salo? And John's just said Justine's a better read. It is actually a better read. Yeah. The 120 Days of Sodom, it just it's a bit too much.
Got ya.
You read it, you just go, oh, dear me, I feel dirty even reading this. Yeah. And not in like even a sexual way. It's just depraved. It's really bad.
Just wrong.
Yeah. So anyway, I am a non-sexual sadist, but what does that make me? Does that make me like this guy? Does this make me somebody who needs to be locked up? Where does that come from? Yeah. And I've said before, I don't really want to analyse it, but books like this, it does make me wonder where it's all come from. Yeah. Has it come from my background? Has it come from my mum and dad and maybe how I was treated? Is it things that I've witnessed? Is it rebellion? Is it me taking control of a life I didn't have control of before? Is it all of those things? Probably all of those things. Yeah. But why do I want to get my triple tail leather whip and whip it off some guy's bell end?
It's a hard question to answer.
And not get any sexual kicks out of that whatsoever. Yeah. I don't do it thinking he's got a fabulous erection there, but I'm just going to whip the end of it and make it a bit more pretty. It's not fabulous about the erection at all. It's just a target. Yeah. And it's a very sensitive target. And I like the reaction I get when I hit the target. The pain and the screams and there's something
the wincing
in it that makes me go,
yeah.
And it's not sexual. So I don't know. Does that make me bad? I don't want to chop his willy off and fry it up. I'm not a psychopath. Yeah. But why do I want to hear these noises? Why do I want to see them wince? Why do I want to see these bruises develop on their bell end? I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. And there's been times when my mind wanders and starts developing scenes and stuff. I just think to myself, am I fucking tapped in the head? Am I right? And then I pitched the idea to her and she goes, yeah, I love it. Yeah. Like, well, makes two of us.
Yeah. I wrapped somebody in barbed wire once on the pole in the lounge. Yeah. And I sort of bent the barb in a little bit so it wasn't like poking straight. It was sort of more like that. It's still hook in. Yeah. And this person was just like doing this because maybe it wasn't prickly enough, I don't know, or just being a brat. And I don't, fuck you. I just got the pallet wrap out and just pallet wrapped them around the pole with the barb. Yeah. So they were like...
pressed in.
They were pressed in, but they were sweaty as well. So it's just making them really, really, really uncomfortable. Yeah. But I left patches here. It was a female. Yeah. And there was barb going across. I just electrified the barb. And I fuck you, thinking you're laughing at me and wriggling around. But this is the sort of thing that you're reading in the book. It's like taking it to an extreme. You're laughing, are you? Right, okay. Yeah. And it just made me go.
We did one with the pole where we had the pads, and we had Mrs. G and Pearl holding hands in between the pole. And like if they touched the pole, obviously it jumped to the pole, big massive bang. And I hate electric. I hate being electrocuted. And Mrs. G let go of Pearl and touched my leg, to electrocute me. Put my boot on her face and pushed her face towards the pole.
Oops. Did she love it?
Yeah. But it was like part of it. And again, that's always something I think, was that a little bit too far?
Yeah.
But then she always says, no, it was hilarious. And,
But she's got a safe word.
Yeah. Orange always laughs his head off every time we bring it up. So it was like, obviously that's not the darkest thing I've done. But
God, no.
It's
I don't know what the darkest thing is I've done.
we should have an episode on that. Maybe a Patreon.
Maybe I'll do a Patreon. Have a little think about some of our more extreme scenes that maybe we can't say out in public. Thank you.
Yeah. Or scenes would like to do, but
Yeah.
legally.
Yeah. I've done quite a lot of blood cupping type scenes, which I'll talk about on that Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Which the pictures aren't allowed on FetLife anymore. They don't like blood
Are
pictures.
they like the massage cups? Are they?
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Yeah, but that one particular photo is still there. They haven't found it yet. They haven't caught it. But all the other ones have been taken down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to touch on that sadism, but also, if you guys out there want me to talk more about the Marquis de Sade and really, really deep dive into his psyche a little bit, because I really like to. If you want me to do that, just give me a thumb or something in the YouTube comments. Right, so we've got 10 minutes, so I'm going to talk. I was going to do a dangly bit, but we haven't got time. And the dangly bit that I've got is probably another one that we could do for Patreon, to be honest with you. I'm not going to tell you what it is, in case we do it for Patreon. Fuck off. Oh, okay, you've seen it now. That could be good, couldn't
That
it?
looks good, yeah. That looks good.
You should see me this morning trying them out. Over my cup of tea. I'm not going to do it because they'll get onto it. Yeah, we can't say what it is now. I know.
Well, fuck it, you'll have to come on Patreon.
Okay, anyway. Right, so before we finish, I'm going to talk a little bit about an event that happened recently.
Ooh.
And Dylan's got some pictures, but I'm not going to flash them up just yet.
Got it.
But it's an event called Stretch.
Oh, yeah.
And I did like a little mini interview last night with Horny V, who is the host of Stretch. Because I put a little reel out recently of all the toys that they used at Stretch. And oh my God, it got so much interest and it got people talking about it. And they're like, but why? What the fuck? Why would you put something that huge up your fandango, up your bumhole? So just to take a step back, Stretch is an event for all genders and all sexualities at Townhouse, for those who like to take extreme toys, sex toys, not like, Tiny Tia's doll, Action Man. We're talking massive dildos that are very wide and very long, and they have very unusual shapes and designs and stuff. And we're talking like this wide. And for those who aren't watching, 18, 19 inches wide, some of them. And it's very popular. It used to be on a Wednesday night. It's now been promoted to a Friday and some Thursdays because it's that popular. And people fly in from all over the world.
Yep.
We've had people flying from Dubai and Hawaii for this event.
Crazy.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to put it on a Friday, because it gives people the opportunity to make a weekend out of it and stuff.
Yep.
If they're flying in. So, before I go on, Dylan, could you flash up Dildos 1
Absolutely.
photo, please? There you go.
Fucking size of them, mate.
So, for those watching, you can see there's an array there of 8 or 9 dildos, and we're talking like some of those are easily 10 inches wide with massive balls on them. But look how pretty they are.
I know.
They're amazing designs. And there's one that looks like a frog. Dylan, could you on the Dildos 2, please? There you go. It's a frog. It lights up under UV.
I've held
now,
that.
on my video, I went over the top of it so you could see the frog's face.
Yeah.
It's quite a cute frog, really, for going up your arse or your fanny, like.
Some companies sent me and Miss G like a lady of Lewis. Like fucking like proper lady.
Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Is a dildo?
Yeah. I'll bring it in.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
A Virgin Mary dildo?
Yeah. Just about get the shoulders
Right,
in.
I was actually going to share a post at Easter.
I'll bring it in.
And I might show you the post and see if you think it's okay.
Just post it.
It's really bad.
Do it.
It's really bad. Anyway, so this is the frog one. And if you want to go on to Dildos 3 for us. So that's another selection. Look how
Jesus.
long the other ones are. One looks like a traffic cone, and one just looks like a sea creature coming out the water.
It does, doesn't it? Like cracking.
It's huge, isn't it? Okay, do you want to go to the next one for us? And there that one is. It's a little bit closer.
Yeah.
Now, in real life, I'd say that was probably about 2.5 foot long.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I went right up to it and I was like, what the fuck? And then the last one, I think, there's one more. Mm-hmm. Okay, now the wide one there, I think that's 19 inches wide.
Split me in half.
Yeah. Now, Horny V, who is one of the hosts of the event, she can take this to a point. I don't think she can take it all the way. She's still training herself.
Got you.
And there's another lady in the world who claims to be, if I got this right, to be the world record holder for the widest toy, but we're not too sure. And I think her and Horny V are going to give it a little go to see if they can actually take this toy. So I was chatting to her last night and she says that she's been into big toys for just over 3 years and it took 6 months of training to get to the point where she could take most of those toys.
Jesus.
She obviously uses loads and loads of lube. I think they've got their own lube, haven't they?
I think so.
They've got their own brand of lube or they use one particular type of lube.
Yeah.
So I said to her, but what's the fascination with it? Why do you want to go this big? And she said, it's partly the feeling of fullness.
Oh, okay.
And it creates deeper orgasms. And there's one particular toy that she said, it's like a chain when she pulls it out or somebody pulls it out, the feeling of withdrawal is like, oh, amazing, the release.
Oh, okay.
And it also is like a shock value. And a lot of these toys, as you've seen there, they just look weird. And one's like alien tentacles, there's horse penises there's dog penises, there's all sorts. And it's the shock value when they're in public of getting them out. Yeah, that's what she quite likes. And she particularly likes the horse dildo for that reason.
Yeah.
And she said once she's pushed herself to like a certain size of toy, there's that feeling like she's like met the challenge, that satisfaction, accomplishment, but then she'll just move on to the next size until she beats that one. Yeah. And she said she does the parties with her partner Brett, and he also enjoys these extreme toys, and his favourites are the horse dildo and it's a tentacle dildo for the shock value. It's really long.
Yeah.
And I think people was like, where's that going, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just disappears inside.
Yeah. Now, fisting also factors at stretch. It's not just the extreme toys. And there's something that V does with her partner, Brett, and it's called Try Your Hand. They go up on stage and she gets herself in a position and Brett gets her all lubed up and will fist her vagina, get her all nice and limber. And then she invites people up to try their hand. But it's really educational because they don't just like put the hand in. Yeah. Brett guides them and teaches them how to do it safely, the right technique and for like maximum effect, shall we say. So it's not just, come up and fist me, missus. Yeah. It's come up and I'll show you how to do it properly so you can go away and try it on other people safely without doing damage.
It's not like
so
one
I think
of them
that's really,
punch
really good.
machines in the pub and people just go up and just...
Yeah, definitely not like a punch machine you see at Blackpool. But she's also had a couple with a fist each in her vagina, holding hands.
No way.
It's like a little party trick. It's bass.
Just stick some of that stuff in that makes the molds.
Yeah.
Just make a mold.
That's it, yeah. So I asked V a little bit more about the event, and it's the only mixed gender event of its kind in the country. Most of them are gay events. There's quite a few gay events.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
But there's not many that are all gender. So I'm not just saying male, female, non-binary, gender fluid, etc. And she said that she wanted to create stretch. There's a lot of gay events like this, no mixed gender events. She said that mixing genders and sexual orientations is a big thing for us and making the community comfortable no matter who they are.
The thing is with stretch, it's good to go along and just have a watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're guaranteed to see something that will blow your fucking mind.
100%.
And it's not a case of, right, you're here now, go and grab that big fucking thing over there and shove it up your ass.
No, there's
you can't just go and watch.
Yeah. Now, some of them are really heavy as well. And she says that she's got this fuck yeah machine. Fuck yeah must be a brand. And you've seen fuck machines, haven't you?
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen fuck machines, look it up. And they take these big toys, they're big enough and strong enough to take these big, massive fucking things, because otherwise, handling it,
of course,
you'd just get sore arms, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So they've got these fuck machines that they put up out on stage as well. And these toys are supplied by Hanky's Toys, Bad Dragon Toys, All Night Toys, and Were Dog Toys. I'm not affiliated whatsoever. I just want to acknowledge them because some of these are a work of art,
aren't they?
In those photos. Really, really, really good. So I asked V if there anything she wants to get across. While I've sort of got the opportunity, I'm talking about it here. And she said, she's trying to break the taboo that women are basically big gaping holes if they use these toys. It's not the case, she says. It's just not true. It's a muscle like any other, and it's designed to be stretched. And women particularly don't like talking about this kink out of fear of being shamed.
Yeah, no, I
because
understand
people
that.
are like that. Oh, you must just be like a saggy fanny.
Yeah,
and it's just not the case at all. And she is here to say very much that bigger is better.
Yeah.
And she's a massive advocate for it, and she's really good at it as well. You know, the toys that she's got, and she's known worldwide now for what she does. Really good. If you want to know any more about this, just before we go, there's a website out there called boundbydesire.com. There's a hyphen in between by each side. And they go into massive detail about these dildos, why people like them, how to use them safely, aftercare, how to care for yourself while you're using them, and if you are a partner using it on somebody else, how to do it safely. But those toys, fantastic, aren't they?
Unreal, yeah.
Really, really fantastic.
Yeah.
So I am going to leave it there. We're not going to fetish factoid because that was sort of a bit of a factoid. Yeah. But I just wanted to just throw it out there because it's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I might throw some more pictures of those toys out there on Facebook as well for those who haven't seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
Right then. So we are back next Monday for our next live as usual. And in the meantime, I think that's it. Oh, wow, right.
That's all, folks.
Wow.
Sponsored by Coors.
Sponsored by Coors. I wish we fucking were. Right then. So if you're binge watching, put the kettle on. We'll see you next week. If not, we'll see you in 5.
Lots of love, gang.
No, that was the wrong way around. If you're binge watching, put the kettle on. We'll see you in 5. If not, we'll see you next week. Got that wrong. Soz. Bye. And there we have it. Another day made better by listening to the curators of chaos. Thanks for dropping by. And if you enjoyed the show, we'd really appreciate you sharing the Love the Paddle podcast with your friends. Don't forget to give us a follow on our socials, maybe some 5-star reviews, and feel free to send us an email to medic@thepaddlecellpodcast.co.uk, or even interact with us on Facey, Insta, and our other socials because we love chatting to you. Make sure you stop by next week because, as Bowie says, I don't know where I'm going next, but I promise it won't be boring. Catch you soon.